Hi guys, it's Cindy with Pups and Crochet. I have a small little tiny yarn haul I wanted to share with you, and a few other things I want to talk to you about. First of all, if you haven't seen it, please go down on my playlist and look at the one that says, do you want a challenge? I'm doing a challenge. All the information's in there, where you're supposed to send it, what you're supposed to do, and it lasts until the end of July. And I have gotten 2 entries already. So go to it, check it out. If you want to enter, it's for fun. And then I'm going to have 3 people that are not in it be the judges. They're going to pick the winner. I'm not saying what the prize is yet, but it'd be fun. It'd be fun no matter what. Okay, and I was watching Susan with Party On With Yarn, and she started saying, oh my God, look, she was showing pictures of Hirschner's yarn or mill ends. Oh my God. I love mill ends as much as I love a mystery bag. So, Susan, you have pushed me. I'm supposed to be on a yarn bend. And now I had to order some because they looked so beautiful. Then I saw Crafting Kitty. She had some. But I ordered the cotton ones. So I can't wait to see what I get. I hope they're not all the same. But that's the chance you take. It's a gamble. And I like to gamble. So we'll see. That hasn't come in yet, and I did do a small yarn haul from Ice Yarn. I didn't get that big sale, but I did get a couple things because I wanted to try them. And I will show you. Now, as you know, I don't really work with wool too much, so I ordered them just to see what it was like. Because it's wool, this is wool worsted colored. And I can't read the other stuff. What does it say? It's a number 4, 100% wool. No, 80% wool, 20% polyamide. But the grams is really small, but I'm assuming it's a 50-gram ball. And it's this color. It's pretty. It's not squishy soft like the acrylic and cotton. So I don't know if wool is supposed to always be like this. But I guess after you work it up, it's supposed to be nice. So we'll see. I got 2 of them to check those out. And then she had 3 of these left, same specs and everything. Yeah, it's the same things, everything, except this one says it's wool worsted color. But they don't give you, they only give you numbers. But here's that one. It's got beautiful colors, and it's a good size 4, but it's a little rough for me because my hands are need very soft stuff. And this is nice, it's just not super soft like I like it. But other people like wool. I don't know. But I went on there mainly to try out these threads because I'm making something and I'm trying to recreate it. But I think I ordered these wrong. I mean, I can definitely use these for embroidery, but I cannot use these for stitching because you can hardly even see it. It's so thin, so you can't see the stitches. So I can do this for embroidery. So I got 2 greens, 2 reds, and they all got the glitter. 2 purples, Or is that black? No, that's black. Sorry, black. Or it's a really dark, dark blue. I got 2 of these beautiful royal blues. Then I got 2 pinks. And then I got 2 of these called Alara. They are a number 3. They're cotton and acrylic. 50-50. 50 cotton, 50 acrylic. And it's in this really pretty deep navy blue. So I got 2 of these, and I believe this is a 50-gram ball, so they don't tell you yards, it's only grams. So I got 2 of these to try out. Now these are soft. These are squishy soft. Not the squishiest. I mean, I'd give them about a 7. Excuse me. But if you do work with wool, maybe it's supposed to feel like that. I don't know. But I do have a couple of acrylics that are mixed with some wool. So those are really soft. But these are just pure wool. So that, I don't really know about that. So I have to try and see if I like it. If it's too hard on my hands, no. But we'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. And as soon as the millions come in, I can't wait to show them to you. And I can't wait to see them. I'm so excited. I know. Before I used to get excited over going on dates or going to the mall or running with the kids somewhere. Now, it's yarn. It's just yarn. Yarn everywhere. Oop, I can't remove it. Fernando, do your job. Okay, and then I used some of my points, and I got this thing from Marlboro, which I think is so cool. Robert was checking it out with me this morning. Okay, you see this? All right. Now, it blinks on the top to let you know how strong the battery is. This has got a titanium battery, and it tells you if it's 100%, 75, 50, or 25%. Then you charge it. And here's the little charger. Plug that into your block, you're good to go. Okay, so you push that. Now that's the bright light. Low. Then you got one SOS. SOS. Then you, what do you do? Okay, you pull it like this, and you got a lantern. So I can walk around with a lantern. And it's got these 2 little handles. You can hold it, walk around. But I think I would attract too many moths with that, walking Peanut out at night. And then that one does the SOS too. And then the super special thing about this that I thought was really cool, and that's why I got it, is because if you look under this little X here, or cross, I mean, see that? If you have a nighttime blowout and you have no lights from the store or whatever, you can charge your phone off here from the titanium battery. You can charge your phone, have a light, a lantern, whatever you need. Pretty cool, huh? So if you take this out at a picnic or whatever, your phone dies, you can always charge it right there, which I thought was awesome. So I said I had to get that because I got a lot of other things already, but that one was something new they put on there, and I guess because it's camping season or whatever, so I used some of my points and I got that, and I thought that was really cool because we are getting ready now. Usually it's already here, but I guess it's running late this year or whatever. We usually get a lot of storms out here, and the lights flicker and go off, and this way then I'm not tripping over everything, and I have a light, and I have a phone charger just in case. because, you know, I like to play my bingo blitz. And I love to play bingo blitz, but I never got a prize. Never got a prize. Now, Stephanie from our 5 Yarnaholics, she was the one that was missing on our live. If you haven't got a chance, watch that. And, but she's been sick, so she wasn't on our live. And she showed me a picture. She plays with me on there. And she's one of my friends that play. And she got a Blitzy lamp. And he's a little blue guy, and she got a Blitzy lamp. And I'm like, that's so cool. I've been playing since 2016. I never got a prize, but it was really awesome. I'm like, I want a Blitzy lamp. And I am still looking for 2 balls of Yarnado Blizzard. Before I forget, I always want to remind you, in case you do know somebody on this that might have 2 that they can spare, I will buy it from them because I want to finish my collection. And of course, Blizzard would be my favorite because I love the cold. I am not a hot person, and I'm loving it in the morning now because, and we're all getting sick because of it, but it's like, it goes down to like 25 degrees, maybe almost to 30. Okay, so I have to put Pam's coat on, I have to put my sweater on, we go walking, I love it, and then by the time it hits 9 o'clock, up we go to 90, and it's hot. So I don't know if I should put my sweaters away, if I should keep them out, if I should bring out my shorts, should I keep out my pants, what should I do? I don't know, because Mother Nature has no idea what's going on anymore. It's true. We are getting some crazy, crazy weather. And for all my friends in New York and Canada that are going through those forest fires, because I know that the fires are sending smoke over into New York, and a lot of my New York friends are on a stay-at-home order because it's so bad out there. So sending you prayers for that. Hugs and puppy kisses too. And also too, if I have not been to your channel, write me a note down below because I'm going to add you on my list. I'm going through each channel. I'm doing like 6 to 7 videos depending how long they are. Sometimes I do more. You'll see my little puppy symbol, and Crafted Kitty. She's one of my watch puppies, and she helps out too, so that's awesome. Trying to help all the smaller channels to at least get to their 1,000 and to get their watch hours. Which, I am a smaller channel, and that's okay. I'm working on my watch hours. I've got the 1,000, but you have to have the watch hours too. So, I don't know. I mean, it's what it is, whatever. But I like to help out. And I have to show you something else. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Oh my goodness. Hold on 1 second. I have to run get it. Hold on. Because I know where I left it. I thought I brought it over here, but I did not. So give me just 1 minute. Peanut, Mommy's losing her mind. Mommy's losing her mind, Peanut. Oh, okay. Now, I know you remember I told you that I've challenged myself to see how many lampkins, baby blankets, any kind of crocheted items that I can get done by the end of the year. Well, in November, middle to end of November, because we wanted to do a craft show. Or put them in an Etsy store and sell them. But I finished my pink lemonade star. So I did the dots, which is my softest yarn, honestly, I've ever felt. Then I did a light yellow. Now these are paint box, the light yellows. And then I went to pink. Then I went to a darker yellow. And in between each one is the dots, Premier Dots. Now this is exactly 49 inches from corner to corner. And I love making these. They are so much fun. So this one is my pink lemonade. I got my blue bomber, pink lemonade, and I'm working on my green monster or my green goblin. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. I wanted to show you, I did this out of some of the hobby yarn that they had for glowworm and electric or neon signs. Okay, so these are some of my granny squares. Okay, this is, I haven't sewed my ends in yet, but this are the neon signs. These, and these, and this. This one looks like a piece of watermelon, doesn't it? Looks like gobble, gobble, gobble. Give me that watermelon. And then here's another. These are the neon sign ones. Now this is my first one I did on the other one, the glowworm, I think it is. Isn't that pretty? So I am going to make a blanket out of these. I'm going to trim them all in black. And I am going to make like a Halloween blanket for babies. You know, plus you have your little kind with your watermelon. Looks like watermelon. You can hook that on there. And I'm going to do that all in black. But I love how this one goes. I love this glowworm. I wish I would have bought more. But, I mean, you know, it's totally 80s. These colors, they are that purple into black into hot pink. Then you got your neon green, neon oranges, 2 shades of it. It's gorgeous. I love it. Then you got your neon green. You got the neon oranges. And then you've got this neon yellow. It doesn't look as bright on here as it does in person, but it's very, very nice. And this is very soft on my hands. And it, oh, it's so cool. I should have got more glowworm though. I really should have, because I really love this color combo. So I'm going to trim them all in black, stitch them in black, and do the stitch marks up there, and then make me a little Halloween blanket. Then I've got like I've got this one started. I finished this blue one last night, or my pink lemonade one I finished last night, and then I already had started on my green goblin, which I have quarter of the way done just from last night. Just working on it for an hour while me and Peanut chillaxed, watched a movie, and we did that, and it's peaceful because Robert was at work. He came down laughing at me because he was looking at our channel and he seen me doing the one about the rolling pin. He goes, I just want to make sure they're perfect. So he's making sure there's no bubbles underneath them. And he's rolling them. But he did ask me if I would teach him to crochet, and I said, yes, I would love that. We could double hit it. You know, he could do simple like singles or double crochet blankets, while I do more granny squares or some new patterns that I picked up. And I've been working on a new stitch of my own that I think is really cool. I've been like watching all these videos, and then my head's going, it's probably why I can't sleep, because I get my best ideas when I'm almost asleep, and then I'm like, hey, gotta write it down. So I remember, But I really do love this. It goes to the orange, to the pinkish orange, then to the pink. And I think that's a good size granny square. And I showed it to Connie, and Connie goes, oh, your pot holders look nice. I'm like, they're not pot holders. They're granny squares. I just made them a little bigger. I mean, I seen a thing that I want to do. That is really, I'm sorry, I'm so thirsty. That I really want to do. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I want it to work out first and see how it is. But these have little granny squares, like about that big. About that big. Little ones. And I don't think there's a size limit on granny squares. And if I want to make them bigger, I'm going to make them bigger. If I want to make them that small, I'll make them that small. I'll make little doll blankets for a dollhouse that small. Just kidding. I can do it. Connie means well, but they're not pot holders. They're granny squares. She had me laughing. Oh my God. She hasn't sung to me though. Every day she used to call me and sing me a song. She used to sing to me every time, and she'd leave it on my messenger. So every time I hit the play button, it's her singing. And she didn't sing to me lately, and I don't know why. And I was going to do a live with her today, but then I didn't know Robert's schedule, so I didn't know if we were going to be doing something or not. So she went with somebody else, but we are going to get together and do one. And then I'm going to do one with Melody, who is one of our yarnivores, because she wants to get out and practice more speaking to people. And I told her, then let's do a live. And I'm hoping maybe we can get more of the yarnivores all together and start doing that, because that'd be cool. I do it with the Yarnaholics, but we haven't done one with the yarnivores. So we're going to see how that works. And I have got to catch up on a lot of channels. So I'm hoping that you guys watch the video from start to finish and you don't get bored. Do I keep you entertained? You know? And also check my community tab. I've been adding channels that need a little love. There was a new channel that Tap Mama put out. I copied it, put it out. And also, if you guys could please shout out on your channel to look for the video that says, do you want a challenge on my channel, so that they can get all the rules, what they need to do, what we're going to make, see if they want to join, because I think it would be awesome. I'm tossing around ideas with Robert about our podiversary, because, yes, again, I forgot. I cannot believe 2 years have passed, and both years I forgot. I don't know why. You'd think Alexa would remind me, but did she? No, she didn't. She should know these things. Just like my phone knows that I'm not going to follow the right way. Tell me a second time. Because Robert says I dumbed it down. Because every time it tells me to turn, I keep going straight. I just wander off. I look at the fields, and this one's got sheep. This one's got cows. This one's got... And then I was really excited because the one that had all the sheep got alpacas and llamas. So now they got llamas, alpacas, and sheep. So I want to go up to and ask them if they sell their wool, so I can see what it's like, fresh wool. I've never felt it. I've never seen it. And I would like to see. Do you have to wash it and clean it? I'm pretty sure you do, because, you know, they like to roll around. So I'm guessing you do have to clean it. And then you have to spin it. But do I need a spinning wheel? Or can you spin it a different way? I don't know. I'm not a wool person. But I would love to get out there and play with the sheep. I'd wear rain boots and get all muddy. I don't care. And I just have to tell you, every night, me and Peanut take our walk when it gets dark before we go to bed, and I take him for his last walk. And you just feel it in the back of your head. You know you're being followed. We look back, and there's Shadow. And now Petrie is hooked up with Shadow. They stay together. The rest of the cats have pretty much scattered. But the trapper did get a hold of Mama with the 4 babies, and she adopted them all. They all have a home. Morris and Eminem have a home. She's coming back as soon as they have more room, because as soon as they have room on the floor, she'll come and catch more and get them out. And I would love to get Shadow and Petrie at home. They're very sweet. But when I feed Petrie, for some reason, he goes at me. So I look at him and I go, and he's like, and then he backs away. But he has been playing with my broom. I take the broom, I'm sweeping it off, and then he wants to keep chasing the bristles. And then he'll grab it. And I'm like, I got you. And I'm pulling that broom handle. And he thinks it's such a funny game. And I'm like, you're crazy. You are crazy. And then we took Peanut out for a walk today. And he saw his beautiful girlfriend. Yes, the baby Rottweiler, who is now a big. And they named her Tink, like Tinkerbell. And I said, man, you should have named her Tank, because when her feet are huge. I said, when she hits full grown, she's going to be like a tank hitting you when she comes up to you. But she's so lovable, and she comes over to me, and she comes in, jumps all over, and she gets Peanut, and she licks his whole face in one lick. And then he's like, and he walks away. But he loves to play with her. But then the licking thing gets him, and he's just like, no. And then she'll run over by me, roll over, and I said, give me that belly. Give it to me. And she's got a 2-handed belly. Peanut's got a little 1-handed belly, and Monkey's little belly, you could only use 2 little fingers. And I do miss her, so I've been posting some pictures of her. And I got a video that Robert had on his phone, which I was so excited that he still had it, because mine's on my other phone, and it didn't transfer, and I don't know why, but it's of her swimming. She loves the smell of grass, so she would just swim in circles in the grass. And then dryer vents. She would smell dryer vents and lay down there. Didn't matter whose it was. We were on a walk. She'd go right up to the house, lay under their dryer vent. People walked up, and they came out, and they said, something wrong? I'm like, no, she's just enjoying your vent smell. And then she's just laying there rolling around. And they're like, oh my God, she's so cute. And then she would just smell like Downy for the whole day. That, oh, and baby bunnies. We had a bunnies that she had her babies in the yard. So I walk out there and I see this part of the grass going like this. I'm like, what the heck is coming out of the ground? What is it? So Munchkin had walked over there, stuck her whole head down in there. And then I see these little bitty bodies jumping up and down. Baby bunnies. She would put her head down in there. And you know, her head was so small. She would put her head down in there, and they would just jump around her. Like, mommy, 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 mommy. And then she'd smell like bunnies for a couple days. She loved it. So I put a fence around it so nobody mowed over them. Because I hate this part here. Because those guys come with those big mowers they ride on. They ride right over it. And then there's bunny fuzz all over it. And I hate that. And I'm just ready to cry. I'm like, I don't want to see it. But the fur is enough. I can't stand it. But, yeah, so. Would I have a bunny in the house? No. We had one of Corey's friends had a bunny and brought it over to our house. And it was a feeder bunny. Those things are, I am talking like this long, right? And one day I went down to do laundry because it was a 2-layer apartment. So we had the upstairs, they lived downstairs, and then we just share the laundry room and the kitchen. So I go down the stairs, and the rabbit got out and had me cornered. I don't know anything about rabbits, especially this thing was, I am not kidding, this big, okay? It was a meat rabbit or a feeder rabbit, whatever they call them. And she saved it from being somebody's dinner. So she raised this thing, but man, did it stink. When she would go in the cage, it would go up to the vents and the whole house. I'm like, oh my God, we got to get the bunny out. This is too much. Too much. And no matter if you cleaned it every day, it still smelled like that. So I think because she was so big, it was so much, even though she had a giant cage, but it stunk really bad. But if she was able to keep it outside, if the weather was nicer, we had like a little heated bunny house, that would be fine. But no. And so I'm going down to do laundry, and I hear the dog bark. And I look, and it's out. And it's chasing me. Okay, so I have the lid of like a laundry basket, and I'm holding it in front of me. I'm calling my son. I'm like, it's out. It's out. I don't know what to do. And he said, tell my dog, Grim. Tell him, get it. So I tell Grim, get her. And Grim chased her back, and she ran into her cage. But the thing was, Grim ran in there with her. So then when I went to let him out, she got back out. And I'm like, no. And finally, he chased her in there. I shut the door, and I'm like, you stay in there. I don't know how she got it open, or I think maybe Grim did it on purpose to get me. It was so funny. Me standing there with me standing there with the lid of the laundry basket and this giant bunny chasing me, and I'm like, okay, I don't know anything about bunnies. I just know they really hurt when they bite you. And I'm like, go away. And I'm like, oh my goodness, that was a treat. That was something, you know. That was something you had to see. And Peanut and Munchkin, they deserted me. They ran up the stairs and left me, and I'm like, traitors. It was so funny. Oh my goodness. Crazy. You know, and I've been thinking about a lot of things about my school time. I mean, just a lot of memories coming back, stuff showing up on my Facebook from like years ago, and this and that, and you know, I mean, it's just, I see all these memories, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. And now all the babies are getting older, and they, like, Gemma is the, you know, she is the bougie one. She's got, you know, her Minnie Mouse backpack. She's got to wear a dress with a tutu. She's got to wear her little sandals and a hat. Olivia, little tomboy, but man, that girl's smart. She's smart. Kristen's got these little pegs, and they have the color on the top of them. And she'll set them all up, mix them up. Tell her, where's the green one? Whoop. Where's the pink one? Whoop. Where's the red one? Whoop. I mean, she's so smart. And I will get them on video so you guys can see at the baptism next month. so that you can see them. They're going to be at the park. You're going to see their little dresses. They look so pretty, but Olivia does not like the dress. So Kristen had to send me a picture of the dress because Olivia would not put it on. But she loves her little Mexican dress that her sisters, Lewis's first 2 kids, Olivia is the first one Kristen's had with Lewis, but Lewis has 2 older daughters. And they went down and they bought her this little red, white, and green little Mexican dress. And they put it on her, and she is so beautiful. And it is so cute. I said, you have got to put that in a shadow box when she outgrows it, because she looks adorable. And Lewis has got the dark hair, dark eyes. Both of his girls have that. Olivia is Kristen's twin. She's got the, you know, when Kristen was little, had that reddish, blondish color hair. She got big blue eyes. Maybe they're gonna turn into a green, maybe a hazel brown, a hazel blue, but they're I mean, she's just beautiful. Gemma's got the curly hair like Todd. She's got the dark eyes, but she looks like my sister, who looks like my mom. I am the black sheep. I look like no one. My brothers look like the dad. I look like no one. So I asked my mom if I was adopted. Did somebody switch me at the doctor's because I look like nobody? I know. So where'd I come from? I don't know. And then, let's see. So many other things I want to tell you about. This video is getting a little long, so I will let you go. I will get some more stuff together, and I will tape another video while I'm behind here already taping. So, I hope you have a great, happy Father's Day to all our fathers out there. And I hope you're safe. Also, with the 4th coming up, make sure that you're safe, because it's crazy. They get crazy with these. They already started blowing them off here. Now, Monkey, she didn't really pay attention to him after this last couple of years, but now Peanut is getting very sensitive to him. So, be safe. Have fun. Eat a lot on your Father's Day. Have a great picnic. Have a great dinner. Whatever you are doing, have fun. Enjoy it. Love everybody. Get as many hugs and kisses as you can. That's all you can do. Enjoy the moment. Have fun. And always remember, adopt, don't shop. There are too many babies out there that need a home, that are suffering in these elements. I have beds up here, and, you know, they're fed, they're watered. But what about the rest? You know, there's so many more. But I do hope you have a great Father's Day. And also, for anybody who's having their birthday, which is one more thing, I am going to put this in my community tab, because I wrote down everybody's birthday. I don't need your year, I just need the month and the day, because, as you know, my memory is very short, and I forgot where I wrote it. So I have a new tablet, or book, you know, spiral notebook, that I'm writing down birthdays so I can remember. So I'm doing it, the January birthdays, February birthdays, and on and on and on, so that I just have an idea, so I remember. So if you can do this, I'll put it in my community tab in case you forget. And also, make sure you comment below this. Let me know if your channel, what you need. You need shout outs, you need watch hours, you need whatever. If you want to be a watch puppy, let me know. I will put you on our list. I know it's me and Crafty Kitty right now, Erin, that I know is doing it. And also, I put a link in my community tab for Marilyn Cotton Company. She is changing the name, I believe, of it. So make sure you check her out too. And I will let you go for now. Hugs and puppy kisses, prayers if you need them. And please remember, adopt, don't shop. And love you guys. Bye.